It is 8:15 now. We're on the go with Joe, and today he is taking his cue, as in barbecue, from the organizers of a big weekend event. They are serving up delicious barbecue with some of Oregon's top microbrews. Joe joins us now from McMinnville with more from Oregon Brews and BBQ. Just a popular event, and it's going to be a great weekend for it, Joe.
It sure is. Well, you know, Kim, there's really not a bad weekend to eat all this great food and great beer, but you're right. This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're talking Oregon Brews and BBQs, back with Rosemary, one of the great volunteers who puts on this event. As we mentioned, 100% of the proceeds go to two causes. We've got pictures of them right here. One's local and one's on the other side of the world, right? Remind us about them, both of them.
So the local is St. James Catholic Elementary School.
These kids right here.
There's over 100 of them, and they get 50% of the proceeds. The other go to Oregon Global Health, which is an organization comprised of a bunch of medical hospital community persons who for the last 9 years have made medical mission trips over to Ghana and Tanzania and sent about 25 containers over those 9 years of equipment.
Incredible. So help out those causes by eating and drinking. I can handle that. Hey, there's live music and a bunch of other stuff, but I want to talk about the brews side of it because we got Alex here with Golden Valley Brewing. Now, there's about, 35 plus different breweries that are represented here, some bringing different beers, but you guys are from McMinnville. You're right up the street. You've been part of this event ever since it started, right? So I know for you guys, you do a lot of beer events, but this one must be pretty special because it's in your hometown.
Yeah, definitely. And we were the first brewery here in McMinnville since '93, and then now there's five breweries in town. So
tell us a little bit about what you'll be pouring. As we mentioned, there's a whole lot to choose from. First of all, you can't have a beer festival in Oregon without an IPA. I believe that's a state law. Okay. So you've got your IPA, but then what's this other one that you've got right here?
So Red Hills Pilsner is a traditional Czech-style Pilsner. We use all imported malts and hops for that, just to get a real classic traditional style.
One thing I like about Golden Valley, and you guys have a brew pub right by our station in Beaverton, we go there a lot, is that all the beers are usually named after local areas here in Oregon, right?
Yeah, usually. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so you can sample a little bit of that. And then, hey, let's talk about the food one more time. Richard, come on in here with Bert's Smokehouse. So last time you showed us some barbecue brisket. What do you got now, my man?
Well, I've got our pulled pork dinner. It's got coleslaw, baked beans, a piece of our honey butter cornbread, and a pickle.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it all gets underway tonight, 5 o'clock. Then, of course, it continues Saturday and Sunday. It's right here in McMinnville. I believe it's, $15 gets you in for an adult. That gets you a glass. You get a bunch of beer samples there. It's a lot less if you're not of drinking age. 12 and under are free. And once again, all benefiting these great organizations. We'll have more information about that at kptv.com. And we'll have a lot more. You got more barbecue in the smoker there?
I've got a ton of barbecue on this.
Man, all right, because we're going to try a little bit of that. So, Kim, a lot more tasty stuff to show you coming from Brews and BBQ. Oh God. Back to the studio.
Oh my gosh, it looks so good, doesn't it, Andy? And you got to have that pickle with it, right? That acid to kind of cut through all that fat and the meat and stuff. It's so good, though.
Right there.
Oh
and
my
the
gosh,
beans,
I think we should go.
The baked beans.